white, everyone.
Wait, your dad is Hong Kongese. Your
Yes.
mother is Chinese Indian.
Yes, she's so basically she's from a central. She's actually from where COVID's from.
Wait,
Where COVID was first discovered. Uh, she's from the province that Wuhan is in.
yeah.
But her town is called like Tianmen, and she during the 1920s, her grandparents migrated from there to India to like
India.
make money. Yeah.
To make money. And then wait.
Yeah.
So what year? That was post purge. That was post Mao, or during?
That was pre-Mao. That was pre-Mao.
Oh,
So
they just
that
left
like
for-
in the 1920s.
Oh, in the 1920s. Okay, like economic reasons. Wait. So
Yeah.
then why? Why? Because you were born in Sweden. I met you in London, and you have an American accent.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? What'd they do to you?
Because I'm such a cool person. No, well, my accent, I stole it off TV because basically a latchkey kid. So I just watched a bunch of TV. And then my parents came to Sweden because I guess, things weren't great in Hong Kong or India at that time.
Yeah.
And they weren't, my dad didn't really, he dropped out of school. So he didn't have an education, and then he went and he studied to be a cook. And so he worked in like one of those Hong Kong barbecue shops where you learn how to make like crispy belly pork and roast duck and stuff. And then he had an uncle who was a sailor, and that uncle just loved Sweden when he came here. So he just kind of stuck. He just stopped in Sweden, moved here, and then he opened like the first Japanese restaurant in Sweden, even though he's Chinese. And so he kept just like getting people over from like people he knew and stuff, just giving them work visas. And that's how my dad came to Sweden. And then my mom came to Sweden because she was a family friend of theirs, asked if she wanted to go to Sweden to work, basically. And she was like, yeah, sure. But the intent was that she was going to get arranged married to their son.
And that's your dad?
No, that's not my dad. No. That's some other guy. Yeah, they did get married. They did get divorced. And I'll tell you the story. So recently my uncle turned 60.
Okay.
And so I never knew that my mom was married before until like I was, I think maybe 12 or something. And then, we don't talk about it. And then like my uncle turned 60, like in August. And so we go to this restaurant and we're having dinner and eating. And there's this like waiter just serving us. And then my dad just leans over and he's like, your mom was married before, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, that's the dude. And I'm like, what?
The waiter?
Yes. So like I'm just like eating and I'm like, and then I just see my mom's ex-husband and he's just serving like my mom and her current family and like her extended family. And I'm like, this is so awkward.
Dude, in New York,
what's going on?
We would call that getting sunned. Did they do that on purpose?
Getting sunned.
Getting sunned. Like you got sunned. Like embarrassed or like blown up. Did they do that on purpose to make fun of the guy?
I don't know. Maybe because my uncle knew who he was. Like my uncle like knew. And so like when he seemed pretty friendly with him. So I don't know if my uncle's been like friendly with him all of these years, but my mom was just like really like, she didn't even look at him. Like she didn't even like, and I'm like, surely, I think she was embarrassed, but surely you're the one winning here, right? Like he is surely the one getting sunned because you're sitting here with your entire family and he's serving you. So like he's still a server as well. So
your family goes hard.
I know.
Wait, can I ask, do you know how much they tipped?
Oh, I don't know.
Double sun. They put like $100 down or something. That is fucking I'm blown away. Wait, what kind of restaurant was it?
It was a Chinese restaurant. Yeah.
Like a high-end one or a low-end one?
I would say a middle one. Oh. it's better than P.F. Chang's.
Whoa.
But it's like It's not. It wasn't like the most fantastic restaurant I've been to, but like, it had like fancy dishes and nice music.
Damn.
There were white people there. There were white people there.
That's an indicator.
So,
Yeah, that's an indicator. Oh,
that's an indicator.
Nice. It has a nice Yelp review. Damn, your mom is gangster. You just sat there and took it. But who do you think arranged it? The uncle? Your dad? The uncle. Uncle, dad, mom didn't. Mom didn't know. Mom must have been
Mom
pissed.
didn't.
Was mom
like
pissed?
she was so I think she knew that we were going to that restaurant, but she was like, because my uncle arranged it.
Yeah,
And I was just sitting there. I was like, why would he? I mean, his sister, because it didn't end well. So I was like, why would he do that to his sister? Like, or is he trying to, either he's trying to fuck with my mom or he's trying to fuck with the guy who, her ex-husband, basically. So I'm not sure.
That guy probably owed him like $20 and he
thinking.
wanted to fuck with him. That's so gangster.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I'm beside myself with that story. Think of how bad that waiter's day was.
I know. Just like, and also, like, because I'm her daughter, I'm like, how am I looking? Am I looking presentable? Am I looking successful? Because, I want to help my mom out here.
Wait, you want to look hot for your mom's old husband?
I want to look hot and successful and like a catch because I'm her daughter. And it's like, you could have been my father.
Just throw a spoon on the ground?
Yes, exactly.
Damn.
Excuse me, could I get some more water?
That haunts that guy to this day. He that's some shitty movie plot. Like basically he walks in with the whole old family. So then how did your mom came out of an arranged marriage, and then how did your parents meet?
So they met, they worked at the same restaurant. So my dad worked for his uncle at this Japanese restaurant as like a chef. Yeah. So basically he would do the is it Benihana where they do the thing at the teppan?
Yeah.
That.
Yeah,
so he would do that.
Throw the shrimp in your mouth?
Exactly. Yeah. My dad has some like mad kind of skills when it comes to the teppan. And my mom was a waitress there. And I think my grandmother, my mom's mom, was like a dishwasher there and stuff. So It was like her family, because as soon as my mom got here, as soon as she got divorced, she just basically brought over her family. And so her family, a lot of people from her family worked at my dad's uncle's restaurant, and then my dad worked there as well. And so I think they honestly, my mom was really attractive when she was young. My dad was pretty good looking too, but my dad dated a lot of Swedish women. Okay. And so my mom was like, she wrote him off as like a player because he dated so many Swedish women. But then I think they hit like an age where marriage and stuff. And so my dad always liked my mom. And so he was like, all right, do you want to start dating and then get married and then have kids?
And then, 20 years later, just go to the restaurant where we see your ex
exactly.
and son him. What age were they at when they got married? I'm afraid that story you just told is the age I'm probably rapidly approaching.
Oh, yeah, definitely. You're probably past it. You're 38?
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 33.
Dude, how old were they when this happened?
They were, I think they had me when my mom was 32.
Okay.
So my dad was like 30. No, my dad was 32. My mom was 35.
Oh, I'm past it. I'm just that creepy bus. I'm just the bus boy in the back that never settled down. Stop there.
Do you want to settle down?
I don't know. I have no. It's a hard question. I think it could be cool, but then I don't know. That's I'm getting red. I have no idea. Do you want to settle down? Are we making a business arrangement? Wait.
Oh my God, could we? Dude. No, you know what? If we're single puppies. At like 40,
yeah. Wait,
let's
Evelyn,
kill
that's
each
next
other.
November,
no,
basically. So let me get this straight.
Next November?
The next time, 2 Novembers actually. The next time I'm in London, let's go adopt some kids.
Oh, that's so sweet. I'll do that with you, Maxwell. I think you'd be a great father.
Wait, do you want to have kids and settle down? You're too busy.
So I've actually been thinking about it a lot. And I think you're probably, I don't think it's your style to settle down, probably. You're too much of a free spirit.
Are you calling me
did I offend you?
You're calling me hippie?
No, I'm calling you. I feel like you're like John Mayer.
Oh, thank you. That's the nicest compliment I've ever received. I don't know much about him, but wait, did he get canceled? That works for me. I don't even get.
I think he sort of got canceled before canceling was a thing, so he's like escaped it.
That's good.
He just made it.
You get out there early. You get it out early, so no point trying to like prevent the bomb from going off. You just let it go early.
Exactly.
So do you want to have like a lot of kids or just one kid? Or are you gonna have a showbiz kid?
Oh my God. If I could be a dance mom, I would love that. Just have my kid do all the work. Like if I could raise Selena Gomez, I would be so proud. I would. I've actually been thinking about it because I'm like, I really like kids, but then I was like, I don't think I'm going to meet someone. I resigned myself to being single for the rest of my life.
Aww.
So I was like, I need to start getting comfortable with the fact that I'm probably not going to have kids, but I've been doing a lot of therapy and just kind of work through my issues and stuff. But I think honestly, I do want kids, but I don't know if I would get them alone if I didn't meet anyone. Because I think I've realized that what I find really attractive about a man, probably most attractive right now, is that if I feel like he could make a good father, I find that super attractive. It's, dude, I guess it's not weird because I'm 33,
that's your biological clock just yelling at you.
I know, right?
And this also proves another theory I have, that this is what happens when there's no Edinburgh Fringe Festival for you guys over there. You like
we just want to have babies.
You're like, I just want to have babies. But then come on, Moxie, keep your head up. There's another Fringe coming around the corner. I just read an article. They're going to do it in Fields this August. You could totally get pregnant there.
That's true. I could do Edinburgh and have a baby.
Yeah.
Thank you, Max.
I feel like people do it all the time. What would you name your kid? Do you know? Have you thought about it? That's when you know you're in deep water.
Oh my God, of course.
If you thought about it. Okay. You want to say it on here?
Nobody steal my names, please.
That's how I know that's how I know I'm like not a bad person, but maybe just not an ideal suitor, is that I have friends that don't tell, like they have kids and they have a new kid. They don't ever tell the names because they don't want to steal them, but they just tell me. Like, you're not going to have any. And I love kids, but I'm just saying, like, they're like, yeah, you're not going to, what are you going to use it for?
Well, that's so funny because, I've listened to Oprah and she talked to Elizabeth Gilbert, who's like the Eat, Pray, Love lady. Okay. And basically she was being very reductive about this, but I think she has a point where she's like, I believe there are 3 types of women in the world, like women who are sure they're going to be mothers and they really want to be mothers. And they should. And then there are women who like kids but don't want to. They're like the aunties, and so that's fine. And then there are women who absolutely should not go near a child, like at all. And she's like, as a person, you need to figure out which type of woman you are, because if you end up in the wrong camp, that'll lead to heartbreak, blah, 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 blah. So I feel like that's the same for men, probably. You're the uncle, maybe.
I'm a great uncle. Bill Burr had a joke about it. Not to know a comics joke, but he said he's like, being the uncle is like being friends with the guy with the boat. You just show up with a case of beer and then you're the hero, and then you leave, you're done. Like, it's way better when he says it, obviously. But
that's
wait,
so
what
funny.
is Oprah? Number 3 then? Should she not be allowed around children?
No, I think she's an auntie. She's like an auntie. I think she has a lot of kids around. Like, she has people with kids.
Like those
friends.
South African school where they all got abused. She's a great aunt.
Did they really get abused?
Fuck yeah. Didn't you read about that? She did a whole special on how awesome. Hey, Max White here. Do you like that clip? You like that clip a little bit. Come on. Do me a favor. Click that subscribe button right here. New episodes weekly. Thanks a lot for watching.
Max White, everyone.